Not both not and not just solve. Let go or both let go and not let go. Give up both give up and not give up. Having no limit out. Go on beyond all boundaries. In a way that not grasping both grasping not grasping. Without limit, beyond all boundaries, out. Having no limit, out. In a way that not grasping both grasping not grasping. In a way that give up both give up and not give up. Having no limit, out. Beyond all boundaries. That is the great compassion that will empty out, extinguish out automatically, cleanse without a trace by itself. To release, relax for one another, that is a small side effect. It's only a small side effect. The main effect is to dissolve without a trace, extinguish and empty out. It's not only release, relax, but it cleanse and dissolve. Once let go, both let go, not let go together, it empty out, extinguish everything without a trace. But what follow as release and relax, only a small side effect. Only a small side effect to release, relax. Whatever that release, relax, after the conclusion is only small side effect, but the main effect is to extinguish and empty out without a trace. Dissolve any trying to begin, end, fixate, and release any trying to arise and cease. It is to extinguish and empty out. That is the main effect. Just out, everything. Give up, out, out, from the give up, out of the give up itself. Give up, both give up and not give up, that is to be out of the give up. Give up from yourself, give up yourself. And if there's still left, give up the give up. That is to give up, both give up and not give up together. Let go, both let go and not let go together, everything. Renounce, both renounce and not renounce, everything. Keep opening completely, fully, everything. Make conclusion yourself constantly, everything. In a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, all the same, all the same. Everything. In a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, all the same. That is to go in a way that not fixate or release, not deluded, to fixate, release, arise or cease, only extinguish and empty out.
อยู่แค่ตัวเองแล้วมันเหงาหงอย
If you are with yourself, you feel depressed, lonely, sad.
อยู่แค่รูปแค่น้ำแค่
You
กาย
are
แค่
with
จิต
body,
แค่เฟรม
mind, form,
ยิ่งแคบ
formless.
ยิ่งแคบ
You are narrow, limited. You focus. You are narrow and limited. Whatever you focus on,
ว่าทุกอย่างเนี่ย
you identify.
ไม่มีประมาณ
You are stuck.
คำว่าทุกอย่างเนี่ย
Everything means without limit, having no boundaries. So everything
ที่แคบ
out from a limited space.
แค่กายแค่จิตมันก็แคบแคบ
Only the body, mind that is limited, narrow,
ตัน
stuck.
ไปแบบไม่เอามันทั้งเอาทั้งไม่เอานั่นแหละ
Out
ดูโลกธาตุเลยทุกอย่างเลยลูกหมดติดหมดหลุด
With every particle in the samsara and the world, not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, and there will be no more.
มียึด
Attached, not attached, automatically. There is grasping, not grasping. That's why there is fixate,
หมด
release.
ติดหมดหลุดโลกหมดยึดหมด
No
ไม่ยึด
fixate, no release, no attach,
เอา
detach.
หมดไม่เอา
No grasping, not grasping.
ฉะนั้นก็ไปแบบไม่
So
เอามันทั้งเอาทั้งไม่เอา
go on in a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping with everything.
ไม่มันทั้งไม่ทั้งไม่ไม่
Not
ไม่ได้
both
กัน
not and not with everything. All the same.
พอซะเองปั๊บก็ทุกอย่างเลยไปสิ่ง
Everything and make conclusion yourself. One thing.
ไอ้ไม่เอามัน
One
เอาไม่
essence.
เอานี่ก็เป็นเนื้อหาเดียวกันเลยลูกซะเองเลย
Not grasping, both grasping and not grasping.
ไม่มันทั้งไม่
And do it
ทั้งไม่
yourself.
เป็นเนื้อหาเดียว
Make
กัน
it
เลย
one,
ลูก
one
ซะเอง
essence.
ซะเอง
Not both not and not. And do it yourself. One thing.
หมดยึดหมดไม่ยึดไปเอง
No more attach, detach automatically.
หมดตัวใครล่ะใครจบไปเอง
It will be the end of trying to begin and
ตัว
end
ใครเกิดใครดับ
automatically.
เอง
No more trying to arise and cease automatically.
เหลือแต่มหากรุณาอุปโลก
And we'll have only great compassion as zoom up
ตรัสรู้ช่วย
to enlighten for everything, to cut for everything, to extinguish, empty out, and cleanse for everything. That is great compassion as zoom
ก็
up.
จะเหลือแค่มหากรุณาอุปโลก
There will be
โดย
only
โดย
great compassion as zoom up automatically.
แล้วมหากรุณาอุปโลกเนี่ยไม่จัดว่าเป็นหน้าที่ด้วย
And this as zoom up great compassion isn't a duty. It is beyond all obligation and
ไม่จัดว่า
conditions.
เป็นหน้าที่
It is by
แล้ว
choice.
แต่จะมหากรุณา
It's not a duty, not an obligation.
มหากรุณาเนี่ยไม่ได้เป็นทาสสังสารวัฏมหากรุณา
Great compassion
ไม่ได้เป็นทาส
isn't a slave
แล้วแต่
of the
จะม
samsara.
หากรุณา
Not a slave of sentient beings. It is by choice. It is not a duty. Great
แล้ว
compassion
แต่
isn't
จะ
a
มหา
duty.
กรุณา
It is by choice.
จะจบช่วยกันอย่างใด
To end
ล้างช่วยกันอย่างไร
or extinguish
ว่างล้างช่วยกันอย่างไร
or empty
แล้วแต่
out
มหากรุณา
How much and in what way? It is by choice. It depends on great compassion.
ไม่จัดว่าเป็นหน้าที่
It is not a duty. It's up to the blesser how to bless. No conditions, no obligations. It's totally up to the blessers how they bless. Every time you do it yourself, make conclusion with everything, together with everything. Do it yourself means not, both not and not. It means the conclusion yourself means not, both not and not. Every time you make conclusion yourself with everything, so all everything extinguished together. And to cut together. It's a waste of time to do one thing, two things at a time. There's a lot of samsara, but you don't have to be a lot like samsara. In one sentence, cut. Make it sudden, absolute cut. Conclude everything in one sentence. All everything might together, that is when all everything cut. Essence of enlightenment all the same. Everything. Might means cut. Don't keep on knowing this, that. Cut. Make conclusion of the essence of enlightenment together with knowing, seeing. To cut. If it is today's language, it is might, it's not. So everything not. It means cut. There's a lot of many kinds of languages throughout all ages, many eras. So use today's language, and it will be direct to the essence. If it is not today's language, it is like a rice with a husk. It's not ready to eat. It will not achieve the result right away. So use today's language. So the word cut, if it is today's language, it is might, it is not, no. So not, both not and not. That is to give up, both give up and not give up. Same meaning. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. It is also to cut. These are all the essence of enlightenment. If you don't mind, if you don't not, it's not cut. Get carried away with knowing, seeing, looking, cultivate body, mind, perception, senses, on and on. If you don't mind, it will never cut. You will keep on cultivating perception, senses, cultivate knowing, seeing, body, mind, on and on. If you don't mind, it will never cut. So do it yourself, not, both not and not. In the delusion to practice, to cultivate. The more you cultivate, the more you are going ahead. The more you practice, you go ahead more and more. Never end the ending. So do it yourself. Not both not and not. So it end trying to begin and end the trying to end and not end. Use today's language. So the essence is clear. The message is clear. Use any kind of language that will cut. So listen carefully. Just not, both not and not. Not even the not itself. That is to cut even the cutting itself. And together with everything, go on this way with everything, on and on. Not going with everything in a way that you create karma together, but go with everything in a way that you cut for one another. Don't create karma and karmic difficulties toward one another. If you're still having something to do with one another, going on that way, to only create karma and karma. So when you go with everything, together with looking, seeing, knowing, cut both cut and not cut, might both might and not might together, that is to enlighten together with looking, seeing and knowing, enlighten together with knowing, seeing and looking, and cut for every knowing, looking and seeing, not both not and not together with knowing, seeing, looking, together with perception and senses. That is to go with everything in a way that there is nothing, in that going together, to end for one another together, go together in a way that you extinguish and end for one another. That is having nothing in being together, going together. Normally, you're going with looking, knowing, seeing, but with desire, attachment and delusion. You are going with body, mind, perception, senses, with desire, delusion and attachment. That's why it is full of karma and karmic difficulty. So have the essence of enlightenment, not both not and not, yourself, to cut for one another together, and that will be together without any meaning. Constantly remind yourself, not. Whatever it is, just not both not and not, constantly cut for one another. Enlighten for one another constantly, cut and cutting for one another constantly. If you don't mind, it will never cut, it will keep on going. Getting carried away with knowing, seeing, full of desire to cultivate, knowing, seeing, looking, thinking, a lot of desire to cultivate life, worldly and Dhamma. If you don't mind, it will never cut. It will have only cultivation. Desire, cultivate life. Desire, cultivate thinking. And that is only karmic emotion. If you never mind, it will never cut. If you don't cut, it will be full of karma. Every time, every moment, it is full of karma. Karma from thoughts, from looking, seeing, perception, senses, knowing, seeing, karma from interacting with one another. If you don't mind, it will never cut. If you don't cut, it will be only karma and karma.
พอในที่สุดมันมีแต่กรรมกับกรรมมันก็เลยต้องเป็นไปตามกรรม
And by the end, if it is only about karma, you will get the consequence of that karma.
อะไรไปด้วยกัน
Having something to do with something, having something to do with one another.
พร้อมการใช้ชีวิตนี่แหละ
Together with your life,
ไม่
with living,
ไม่ไปด้วยกัน
not both not and not. Together with leading your life every time, everywhere, every moment, in the present, enlightened and enlightened for everything, all the time. Cut and cutting for everything all the time. Remind yourself every time, not, both not and not. And that will be a sudden cut and cutting for everything suddenly. And there will be no more lonely, not lonely. If you constantly cut, both mind and not mind, constantly, there will be no more lonely, not lonely, want or not want, automatically. Because the essence of enlightenment cut for you, there will be no more of want, not want, lonely, not lonely, sad and not sad. Automatically, there will be no more of no more and not no more altogether. If you constantly remind yourself, you feel very lonely because you still have something to do with something. That's why you feel that you want or not want, bored or not bored, because there is a lot of pattern in life, a lot of repetition, something that repeats itself over, and you never cut, you never mind. If you mind, you cut. If you cut the cycle, the repetition. If you repeat something over and over, doing something over, you get bored. You move on to do something else, something new, because you bored, because you not mind. But if you mind, if you cut that repetition, that pattern, if it cuts, everything will come and go on its own. It will come and go on its own. You won't hold on to anything. Eating, drinking, anything in life that you do, you won't hold on to it. You won't be attached to it. It is not about living for living. Everything will come and go. It will be non-attaching. With everything, not with everything, together with everything. Yourself, not, both not and not, together with sky, water, air, no exceptions, with everything. If you cut together with everything, there will be no more trouble by itself. There's a lot of trouble because there's a lot of desire. If you have essence of enlightenment together with everything, there will be no trouble, no problem automatically. If you mind both mind and not mind, there will be no more trouble automatically, because everything comes and goes on its own. Together with every assume up, every made up, whatever you assume up, you made up, that you call duties, responsibilities, together with every assume up, every made up, not both not and not, to enlighten and to cut, for assume up, for made up, and life won't attach to life. Living won't be about attaching to living by itself. Eating, drinking, living in any way won't be about attaching to any of those, when not both not and not together with whatever you do in life, in living. Do it yourself constantly. Make conclusion. Not both not and not yourself constantly. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping is the same. Constantly remind yourself. Any sentence, it cuts. Not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, it cuts. Not both not and not, it also cuts. It is not, both is and is not, is also cuts. This sentence, they cut. Not relate, both relate and not relate, it cuts as well. It's also the same essence of enlightenment. Because every time it's not relate to both relating and not relating, it cuts right there and then. It cuts both relating and not relating. Once you not both not and not, it cuts. It cuts both mind and not mind. Cuts both not and not right there. Once you're not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, it cuts right there and then. Both grasping and not grasping. That is from the basis of non-attachment, the original truth of all things. That doesn't have either attached or not attached.